Okay, well, this afternoon we did see a few clouds across the area, but you can see how all the rain pretty much remained to our south. Now, as you get closer to Menominee, probably saw a few of those lighter showers, but the system will remain to our south for tonight. And then as we head into tomorrow, probably seeing a few more clouds from it, but better rain chances finally arrive tomorrow night and heading on into Thursday. I know it looks like it's just right there, but it's going to really take its sweet time to work its way northward eventually, and then high pressure to eventually get its way out of here. That's really the one that's controlling the weather for us across the UP. But heavier showers and thunderstorms down into Wisconsin, and even as you head down into Illinois and in Indiana. But for right now, 63 degrees. Seeing some of those clouds out there at the moment. Winds out of the southeast between 10 to 15 miles per hour, but lower 60s for us in Marquette, and you'll notice as you head farther off to the west, some of the same numbers, at least in Ironwood at 63, but a bit cooler as you get into Ontonagon, 53 degrees for you, upper 50s in Houghton, middle 50s as you head down into Florence and then Menominee, and eastward, while those numbers are in the lower 60s in Munising and Manistee, 57 currently in Escanaba and Ishpeming, we are at 63. Now winds right now coming out of the east and the southeast, 20, very breezy in Escanaba, 13 in Iron Mountain, while at 21 in Houghton. And a look at your temperatures statewide, more than 50s and the 60s, pretty uniform throughout the entire region. And your temperature change from yesterday, a bit of a warm-up for us here in Marquette, but we do have those cooler temps in place. We are a bit cooler than this time yesterday, about 5 to 10 degrees, 5 here into Iron Mountain, and at 7 back over into Ironwood. Well, on into the night, milder air will be in place for us. Yes, we'll see a few more clouds, but not going to see those lower 30s freezing points at all for us as we go on into the evening or early tomorrow morning. A mix of sun and clouds on the way as we head into the afternoon on Wednesday, with more of the clouds coming in as we head on into the evening, and we'll be watching out for that rain to come in tomorrow night and possibly seeing more of those heavier pockets come in as we head on into Thursday. But a look at our setup right now. Low pressure off to our west continues to slowly but surely spin its way off towards the east. This is what's really going to help to push everything eastward and eventually get us back more into that wetter pattern with all the rain coming in from the west. But you'll notice some cool air on the backside of the system. That's going to be the other big story for this, or for us, as we head on into the end of the week and getting on into the weekend. And look at tomorrow, high pressure begins to work its way off towards the north and east, so that will give way somewhat to low pressure and allow a few more of those clouds to come in, but it does hold at bay all the shower activity, at least for one more day before it eventually comes in later on into tomorrow night. But you'll see all of this really begins to die down as we head into the evening. Yes, some clouds around for us tonight, but by tomorrow night, that's when we'll see our best chances of rain come into play for us, and we'll see more of those heavier pockets heading on into Thursday. And behind all of this will be some much cooler air. Look at that right there, the Arrowhead in Minnesota, watching out for some snowflakes for sure as we get closer to Thursday night and on into Friday. But for us, it looks like we'll get away with not seeing any of that, or at least for right now, it looks like we're not going to see any. Tonight, we'll drop down to 38, partly cloudy with winds out of the southeast between 5 to 10 miles per hour. On into Wednesday, becoming cloudy. Winds out of the southeast between 10 to 15. 62 for your high in Lawrence at 65 in Ontonagon. We'll see more of the middle 60s in Crystal Falls and in Iron Mountain. 62 heading into Escanaba, 63 in Munising, and at 65 in Marquette. So pretty uniform across the region, not really seeing much difference in our temperatures. Your 7-day forecast, middle 60s as we head on into Wednesday. Thursday, we'll top off at 63 with that rain on its way in. Friday, much cooler, only a high of 49, and on into Saturday, even cooler then, as we'll top off at 44 degrees. So a bit of, I would say, maybe early spring or maybe late winter trying to sneak its way back into the region as we get into the weekend, with highs only expected in the 40s. But afterwards, we do see some improvement by Monday and Tuesday, with highs returning into the 50s.